The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick, and sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And so, lots of score. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Doncic. Inside. Beal. Back to Doncic. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Ball. Here's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
To the wing right side. Doncic looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Vucevic. And another turnover here by New York. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Butler.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says, thank you very much.
Hey, step out.
The drive, Butler making a show out of the slam.
And there's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
Here's Beal. Outside for Gasol. Can they get it? Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Butler. Mobley outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Siakam misses. New York trails by 5. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Bosh up on top. New York, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out of bounds.
Using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And New York making a change here. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Mobley. And here is Butler. Mobley trying to free himself up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Brooklyn making some changes. New York trails by 7. Outside for Gasol. Over Smith. And Gasol gets it to go.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Count that one.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Mobley right side.
The block.
Outside for Roy. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Roy's got 5 points so far.
Well, he drew attention inside and then kicks the ball out.
Coulibaly.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
Pass to Gasol. Can't hit from in close. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Coulibaly. And Holiday has it in the corner. Coulibaly, no good. Play with it. 5 points in the game. Driving to the basket. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen. Well, and that'll do it for the first. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Coulibaly.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now, here's Aldridge. Here's Smith, defended by Gasol.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Here's Gasol. Mobley, left side. Outside Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That is his first foul of the game. Down low. And finished off by Gasol.
Finish that, baby.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, that's on the defense there. You have to be more careful guarding him.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Brooklyn leading by 9. With the drive. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
What a take.
Start it.
You love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
New York calls timeout.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. So it's Brooklyn now to the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Outside Holiday. Deflects the pass. Doncic with the steal. Back to Vucevic. New York moving it around. Luka throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it, but hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
To the paint, here's Smith. Shoots it up. No good off the front iron.
Well, you can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Holiday. The three is rebounded by Doncic. New York trails by 11. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Box him out, man. And one.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Gordon.
Oh, come on.
No good there. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. New York trails by 11. To the inside. Pass to Edwards.
Oh, come on. Hit that, man.
Outside Bosch. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it?
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
How about the ball hawking defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Back to Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Timeout. Timeout.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. New York calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Goes up. Smith wide open. He fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And Brooklyn leads by 14.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Here's Roy. They can't stop the run with that one. Brooklyn leading by 16. Outside Butler. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by New York. Edwards with it. Butler covering. And taken away by Roy. Here's Ball. And he drives in.
They're in total command of this game with time